morning, everybody. Thought I'd start off in this room with our beautiful Goldies. You can hear him purring. We haven't done a groom yet, so they're looking a little bit like they need it. Hello. So we have beautiful girl Meimei here and our boy Qinglong there, who he had a bath yesterday and he did not appreciate it. And we have the third musketeer, third member of the trio here, Etna. And they're all about the same age, all within a month of each other, which is super cool. So welcome to our July cat chat. Oh, good boy. That purr, he just never stops purring. Every time I walk up the hallway and this door's closed, I can hear him purring under the door. So I haven't, I've had way too much coffee today. We're actually filming this little intro probably before I've done the rest of it. So we've done our walk around, we've done litter trays, we've fed fluffums, we've checked everything's okay. And I've finally sat down, but I've already had 2 coffees, so sorry, this cat chat's not gonna have a coffee. But I thought I'd give you all an intro of how we're going. So obviously our big news is we have these beautiful golden British long hairs. I have done a video on when we picked them up, and I will link that because that's probably our biggest news in the last couple of months. Hey buddy. So we have Qinglong and Meimei here. And yeah, they have been, it's been really interesting having a different breed. I'm not exactly sure how long I've had them. I don't know, maybe, not quite 2 months. And yeah, the coats, the coats have been a challenge and a half. So different to Ragdoll coats. Not just the length, but the texture, and they need grooming maintenance every day. And the right type of grooming maintenance. You'll see I've actually had to trim and do little haircuts in areas that they've had a couple of knots. Yeah, once the knots or mats set in, it's very hard to get on top of it. So it's sort of a constant war. I am told that the kitten coats are a bit more work or a bit more difficult than the adult coat. So once they hit adulthood, it will smooth out. Have you got water? Oh, you've dribbled. So I am hoping once they're adults, it will be a little easier. But right now we're combing every day, and I bought this pet kit dryer to make bathing a little easier. And bathing's just so the coat doesn't get too oily. So Qinglong had his bath yesterday. He did not, the bath was fine. He just did not like being in that. So we're learning as we go. But other than that, they have the most amazing personalities. I was always sort of told that British were quite aloof. I, again, didn't really know much about the long hair variation, but British short hairs, I'd always been told they were sort of low-powered snobs, kind of aloof. Couldn't be more surprised. These guys are more in your face than most of my Ragdolls. They just want to be in your bubble, wherever you are doing something, they want to be there, which is usually the characteristic we'd have for the Ragdolls. So these guys are just as much, if not more so. So that might be the bloodline, that might be how the breeder raised them. I know they were raised inside with her family. But my friend has them as well, from a different breed and similar. So that's a really unexpected perk that they have wonderful temperaments. So fantastic. So yeah, apart from the coats, we've had a lot of fun, haven't we? Yeah, I'm looking into getting bibs. Again, learning as I go. If anyone's had these like long hairs, Persians or anything, please feel welcome to comment on how you keep their manes clean, because it's it's an ongoing thing. He's so gentle. He's just such a sweet, sweet boy. Hey, buddy. You were so good for your bath. So we have them in here with Etna, who is our keeper from last season. And she is just about 6 months old. Just hitting 6 months, I think. So she's sort of in her gawky teenage phase. So for those asking about these guys, we'll definitely have some more videos out on them soon. We are just about to come into our new season. So we're really, really hoping we will have kittens born this coming week. We have Cupcake, who I'll take you up to see. And she's very, very large, very close to being due. So we're sort of hanging out for that. Hi, Moyu. Yes, you need a bath too, don't you? Goodness. He's just so happy just being here. So we will have kitten videos hopefully very soon. You liking that little toy basketball? Before I take you upstairs to see Cupcake, our plan with the Goldies, they're not very old. We're not even going to be thinking about kittens from these guys until probably mid next year, and it really depends when our beautiful boy Chinglong starts working. So in the meantime, we'll just let them grow. We'll get used to the breed and learn about these coats a bit more. And we'll probably be looking for another girl this next year. But we're just going to take this breed very slow and see how we go. There's no point getting too many cats if I decide a couple of years down the track that it's not for me. So far, I'm absolutely loving them. It's just the coats are a work in progress or a learning curve. Hi, Edna. And it's only because I'm just so used to the Ragdolls being easy, or most of my Ragdolls being easy. So we'll keep you in the loop with how these guys are going. They're quite funny, quite comical, and just, yeah, absolutely beautiful. So, buddy, you're going to have to hop off my lap. We're going to go and see very pregnant Cupcake. Oh, off you hop. Good chap. See, I've just combed him before and, yeah. Anyway, we'll get there. So they're just living in here at the moment. They did jailbreak this morning and I found them waiting at my door up there. So we sort of let them have a run up and down the stairs and in the spare room for a little while. But when we have Ragdoll babies, you're actually going to either be maybe out in the lounge or, I don't know, we'll find somewhere else for you. Hi, Cupcake. How are you? You're very, very large. So here we have Cupcake, who's at the final stages of pregnancy. So she's in here with me. We have her birthing cave. I've got a heater. And she's just chilling. We're just waiting. Oh. So I wake up to her every morning. We've got a bit of move that out of the way. And Cupcake will be our first litter of the season. So I probably need to have another tidy in this room a little bit, but everything's pretty much ready. We've got most of our birthing kit ready there. A few more things to add. Got a crate if we need it. But it's all set, and as per usual, it's a canvas crate in a bedroom where I can keep an eye on her. And, well, we don't need to film you cleaning yourself, but yeah, just waiting. Normally I have a very, very clear idea of when they're due, but Cupcake actually went to an outside boy this time. Very rare opportunity. And if you're another breeder, if you're ever offered a stud service, an opportunity to have something like that and bring a line in, you don't have for diversity. It's fantastic. So we were offered that. Friend's boy, just before he flew back to her, and we didn't actually know. I brought her back here, and yeah, we didn't know if she was pregnant or not. So she clearly is. So now I have no idea when she was mated. We have a window and we can obviously count back, but yeah, it's sort of just a waiting game. I mean, she's very large. I can feel movement. So I do think it'll be within the next week. And she's gained about 1.3 kilos, maybe 1.4. It can be a little hard to know when they call a lot. They tend to drop a lot of weight, so a base weight can be a little hard to determine. But yeah, we think about 1.3, 1.4, which is similar to last time when she had 8. So I'll link her video. She had, I think it was 8 last time, and there was 1 stillborn and 2 sadly passed away. But yeah, I think she was 5.73, 5.75 kilos last time. So she's about 5.61 this morning, so pretty close. So I'm expecting 6 to 7, or maybe 5 whoppers. I'm hoping there'll be 6 to 7 small ones, but we'll see how we go. So everything is all set up for her. Cupcake, you gonna come and say hello? Or are you gonna be under the bed? No, she's like, no, I'm good here. Anyway, so that really could be any day, which is very exciting. And, you know, I'll go around the other side. Well, here you are. There we go, that's slightly better. Yes, we definitely need to have a vacuum in here, don't we? Oh, sorry. But so Cupcake will be expecting all bicolours in blue and seal, because the stud is a seal bicolour. Good girl. So we will we'll have plenty of film of that. We are going to document this litter, or vlog this litter. Good girl. Good job. Oh, look at them together. So we have our 2 fan favourites. Oh, look, I don't post these guys more than anyone else because they're my favourites. They're just in a really nice lit room. Not Cupcake, Alpha 2. So we have Alpha 2 here. He's looking a bit scruffy, needs a groom. And Meimei, who looks like she's been groomed all the time, even though I never have to. So these 2 girls, who, wherever I am, they will follow. Beautiful amount of sun today, which is, we haven't had sun for ages. Hello, you're going to come up here. Good girl. They've got this beautiful view out there. Good girl. So I'll probably cut to me doing the rounds outside, because that's probably a bit more interesting than me just sitting here with these 2. Because we had a new cow next door. And I sort of explain what's going on with the council here. But hopefully that's going to be resolved pretty soon. So it's a bit of a shorter catch out. It's just a catch up really, because we're going to try and have another video out soon. I know I say that quite often, but hopefully with a new litter due, yeah, there'll be a bit more motivation. And I was thinking if you're interested, I can do a video sort of saying who's pregnant and who's due and when, because we've mostly done all of our matings for this first half of the season. So we're waiting on a few pregnancy confirmations, but yeah, we're not doing any more matings, just waiting and seeing. So these 2 will not have litters this first half of the season. Neither of them have called, so we've bred other girls instead. So we'll probably have litters from these two either very late this year. Again, really depends when they call, and obviously I don't want to have too many litters at once, so we'll just wait and see, but either very late this year or most likely next year. So I'm sorry for those who are so keen. Everyone wants kittens from Meimei, but we sort of have to wait until she's ready. So anyway, I'll cut to me doing a wander outside. We have a new neighbour. This very, very skinny cow. There's a chap around here who owns most of the cows, but he doesn't live in the area. I think he's in the town nearby, and he popped in to let me know there's this very skinny cow he's put in the paddock next door. Oh, I hate this fence, by the way. I'm going to eventually get that redone. Oh, hello. Hello. I don't know much about cows, but you look friendly. Her name is Sunshine. She's just here for a few days, and you can hear Reign and Gobi are in the enclosure just here. You gonna come over, say hello, to get a bit of outdoor time. And I really wonder what they think here, what they think of that cow being within meters of them. What do you think, you two? Hello. Yeah, she's very skinny, but he did say he's only just bought her from someone in a bad situation, and he's going to try and fatten her up or get her in better condition. Anyway, hi Sunshine. Those horns are looking very, very sharp. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh my goodness, it's Tug. Oh. Hello. Oh wow. You think I have food? Hello. Hi you two. Oh, if you're wondering, I do have outdoor enclosures. I think it's actually really good for the cats to have a little bit of time outside for enrichment. They're actually more interested in me. Hello. I'm waiting for the sun to come out, hey? Yeah, hey buddy. Good. Oh, okay. We want some food. You've had breakfast already. Oh, hi. Hey Rainy. Hey Gopes. I really do wonder what goes through their mind when that is their mooing at them. Hey? Yeah, we've got Gobi here. Hey buddy. So I'm doing the rounds, just getting trays cleaned, fluffums fed. Look who's spying on me. I don't know if you can see him. Charlie from the top window. He's such a funny boy. Oh, there you go, up there. Oh dear. We're a bit messy at the moment. I don't know, winter's not particularly motivating to do anything. There's the cow over there mooing at Reign and Gobi. I'll take you out here. You watched the last cat chat, which I'll link, it'll be in the description. You will remember that I was having a good whinge about the local council, who are very difficult, but we have progressed a wee bit. So this, oh, she's following me. Oh, I think she just wants food. If I had something I could give her, I would. She probably wants lucerne. I haven't got any lucerne, sorry. Eventually, if I can get my top meadow way up there fenced, as it doesn't have any proper fencing, it's just this old barbed wire on the ground sort of stuff. I'd be quite happy for anyone who had cows to have them in there, because we just have no feed at the moment. And we have so many kangaroos. And the chap who belongs to this cow, he was just saying he's had to move a bunch of them out of his main paddocks because the kangaroos have eaten all the feed. Which, I mean, they were here first, fair enough, but still, tricky one. So I have this delightful large yellow sign, which they put that up for any kind of planning permit. So that has been up for a week. It will be up for another week, and it pretty much has a code that any neighbours can scan and have a look at exactly what I want to do and put complaints in if they want. I'm hoping no one does that, but that is so I can essentially get a permit to say I can have the amount of cats I have. You have to get a permit even out here on all this space, because we're on just under 5 acres. Yeah, if you have more than 2 cats, you have to get a permit. It's ridiculous. You don't need a permit for sheep, cows, horses or anything. It's just cats and I think dogs. Dogs, greyhounds exempted. Greyhounds have their own system. There is a greyhound stud not too far from here. And yeah, they don't go through the council, they go through their own organisation. But yeah, we have to go through the local council, and not much fun, but we're getting there. So that permit will allow me to have the number of cats I do have now. If I want to have any more breeding girls though, we sort of have to go the next step, which unfortunately in the state that I live in, Victoria in Australia, is becoming a domestic animal business, which is not something I really want to do. But it just, yeah, it comes with a whole new set of rules and everything. I've just seen the most adorable kangaroo mama and baby. Hang on. They'll probably hop away if I get too close. I'll just stay over here. And I'll just zoom in. I'll figure. We've had quite a bit of rain lately, so the dam is slowly filling up again, which is good. Whenever I'm having a go at being a gardener, I always have these two watching. So we have Alpha 2 and Meimei, who are my lounge room lizards. But they, yeah, they would love to be out and about. I did put a short up of this, and I had quite a few people saying, oh, you know, you could have them out on a leash, and I would, yeah, absolutely recommend pet buyers doing that. That's great. But I don't really do that. I don't actually want them wanting to be outside all the time. We do have enclosures outside that some of the cats get time in, and they probably eventually will. But there's always a risk when cats come outside, and we do the best we can with our enclosures, because again, some cats are better having a bit of extra enrichment. But yeah, being in Australia, we have every nasty bug and lizard under, well, not nasty, but we have a lot of potentially dangerous insects, reptiles, and also being in a farmy area, there's the risk of them picking up bacterial stuff. It's just a lot safer for them to either be inside or be in an outdoor enclosure. And these two right now are quite happy in the lounge room, and they've got 2 windows to look out. You can see around they've got another one around there. So anyway, just my personal preference, I prefer, if possible, to keep most of the cats inside where I can. And eventually we're hoping to put up some extra little houses outside with runs on them. Because yeah, I'm not sure if I would get permits to extend this house, maybe in the future, but we'll see. So until then, safely inside. So just back from our little wander. And I thought I'd just do a little outro just with Meimei and Alpha 2. So I hope, yeah, you found that interesting. Again, I'll probably have a bit more motivation over the next month when there's kittens and when spring and the sun starts to arrive a bit more. As right now, it's this is a rare sunny day, but it has been so cold and rainy and just awful here. Hi. So I hope wherever you are watching from in the world that everything is well, sending lots of purrs. And hopefully we'll have another video out really soon. All right, bye-bye.